How much will 100 FIL potentially be worth in 2025? In today's video, let's find out. However, before I continue on any further, please keep in mind that I am not a financial advisor. However, besides that point, as of right now, 100 FIL is currently worth $417. And with that being said, if during the next bull run, if FIL were to go to just the price of $50, it would be over an 11x from here. And at that point, 100 FIL would be worth $5,000. And personally speaking, do I think that FIL can go to the price of $50 during the next bull run? Yes, I do. And let me explain why I think so. First of all, when it comes to FIL, what is it, right? FIL is the native currency for Filecoin. And when it comes to Filecoin, I do believe that it is very amazing. And let me show you what I'm talking about. Filecoin is a peer-to-peer network that stores files with built-in economic incentives and cryptography to ensure files are stored reliably over time. Filecoin is built on top of the same software powering the IPFS protocol, which by the way is a peer-to-peer distributed storage network that leverages content addressing to allow permanent references to the data and avoids relying on specific devices or cloud servers for addressing the content. However, Filecoin is different from IPFS because it has an incentive layer on top to incentivize contents to be reliably stored and accessed. Filecoin enables several use cases from Web3 native NFT and metaverse/gaming asset storage, incentivized permanent storage, and even archiving Web2 datasets as a cheaper alternative to cloud storage. And I think that right there is very amazing. I believe that Filecoin has amazing fundamentals, and I think it has such a strong use case. However, it doesn't end there because in my opinion, Filecoin is doing very well as of right now. For example, if we take a look at its network overview, we will see that it has been able to achieve a block height of over 3 million, which I think is very shocking. And also on top of that, it currently has over 3,400 miners as well. So overall, when I consider just how amazing Filecoin is and when I consider its fantastic fundamentals, I truly do believe that FIL could very well go to the price of at least $50 during the next bull run. And now I want to talk about the next price target for FIL, and that is FIL at the price of $100. And when it comes to this price target, do I believe that FIL can reach this during the next bull run? Yes, I do, and let me explain why I think so. And one of the main reasons why I think so is because I believe that Filecoin is focused on the right industry. As we all know, right, Filecoin is primarily focused on the data storage industry. And when it comes to data storage, I do believe that that market has such unbelievable potential. And there's a lot of data that shows how that is actually the case. According to Fortune Business Insights, they predict that the data storage market size is expected to be worth over $770 billion in the next 7 years. So overall, when I consider what industry Filecoin is focused on, and when I consider just how much potential that industry has, I truly do believe that its native currency, FIL, could very well go to the price of $100 during the next bull run. And now I want to talk about an even bigger price target for FIL, and that is FIL at the price of $150. And when it comes to this price target, some of the Filecoin haters out there, they may think that, oh wow, this is unrealistic. But personally for me, I don't think it's unrealistic. And let me show you why I think so. And one of the major reasons why I think so is because I do believe that during the next bull run, it could very well be one of the biggest, if not the biggest bull run we have ever seen in crypto history. And the reason why I think that way is because as of right now, there's actually more people than ever before in history owning cryptocurrencies. And that is not a joke, by the way. Currently, there is over 420 million people owning cryptocurrencies around the globe. And this number is actually very shocking in my opinion, because when we take a look back in 2021, during that massive bull run, there was only around 300 million people owning cryptos. So just imagine this, right? If the 2021 bull run looked massive with only around 300 million people, just imagine what the next bull run could potentially look like, especially now that we have over 420 million. I mean, when you have that many people owning cryptos, the next bull run could really look absolutely legendary. The amount of FOMO, buying pressure, and buying volume at that point could very well be at astronomically high levels. And I strongly do believe that Bitcoin during the next bull run could very well go to the price of at least $100,000. I strongly do believe that. And I think that if that does happen, the altcoin season is going to be insane. And I think that as altcoins start having a massive rally, so will FIL. I think that FIL will go along with the ride. So overall, when I consider just how spectacular Filecoin is, and when I consider just how massive the next bull run could potentially be, I truly do believe that during the next bull run, FIL could very well go to the price of at least $150. And if you want to check out a very interesting video, make sure to go ahead and click on this thumbnail right here. It's a very fantastic video, and I think you all would really love it.